So right now, it may seem like there's not a whole lot going on in terms of price and the crypto market in general. Everything may seem kind of blah, and frankly, it is, right? But this is where price tends to deceive people just a little bit because although it may look like we're consolidating, like we're just kind of showing some weakness, what we're actually seeing happen for Shiba Inu is a very strong sign behind the scenes. We are actually seeing speculators return. This typically happens right before assets begin to go on runs. So I want to show you guys a couple important things here. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So you may look at this chart and go, blah, oh, this sucks. SHIB below 4020. And yes, I would have loved it to hold 4020, but right now we're just ranging. We're stuck again in this descending wedge that we're in, right? We're testing the top, we're testing the bottom, and we'll obviously see what the day brings. I don't know what US money is going to do as the day goes on. Hopefully we get an uptick of excitement. Maybe this is our break to the upside. Understand that right now, SHIB is going to want to break one way or the other out of this trend, either to the downside or to the upside. If we go to the downside, understand that SHIB may drop all the way to 4017. This isn't me being bearish or trying to spread FUD or anything like that. That is our range of support on this downside drop if it does happen. Now, that being said, on the opposite side, if SHIB does make a strong push out of here, we're likely going to try to tackle all the way up at 4026. Now, again, nobody knows when or if this is going to happen. We need obviously Ethereum to show some signs of life too. It's just kind of blah. It's not really doing a whole lot. It fell through its 100-day like butter, and we'll see if it continues to hold support here. But although this is the way that price has been going, although that's what the charts are showing right now, we need to talk about what's happening behind the scenes and what is really causing this drop. And really all it is retail capitulation. Retail has actually dropped from this range of 260.5 trillion Shiba Inu in their bag, now down to 258.78 trillion Shiba Inu in their bag. So this has happened from basically January 16th until now. So retail has actually been the leading cause of these drops. Obviously, the market has been dragging us around and, helping contribute to that consolidation that we've been in. But what's interesting is although that has been happening on the retail side, what is happening on the opposite side, the investor side, the speculator side, is they are actually accumulating. So since that same time standpoint, we have actually seen the amount of investor wallets or mid-sized wallets climb from 147.31 trillion Shiba Inu now to 156.24 trillion. Now, this is a little deceiving on the charts here because we have seen whale supply fall from 576.55 trillion down to 569.12 trillion. So we've seen a little bit of whale reallocation, some of them shifting their bags or potentially moving those into investor or mid-sized wallets or potentially dumping on the market. But either way, we can obviously coincide this with the accumulation by large holders over the last 19 days. Yesterday was another ad day. Obviously, there's only been 2 whale or large holder dump days during that span. So you're actually seeing them accumulate in a big way. But what is even pointing towards this more speculators returning is when we look at this balance of bears versus bulls. So I've looked at this a couple times before, and we went through this period where the quantity of wallets that were dumping large positions were outweighing those that were adding large positions. Luckily, we had been in a period where even though the smaller amount of bull wallets, they were adding more to their bag than what was being dumped by the bears, which was a good sign. But what's interesting now is we have seen this shift. We have actually seen an increase in the amount of bull wallets. So if you guys look the past 3 days, there has been a bullish imbalance here, okay? So this is a good sign because this is indicating that speculators are in fact returning. They're picking up positions in these discounted levels because guess what? Retail just gave them a crap ton of discounts, right? It happens time and time again. I don't know what to tell you, right? So we have seen this happen many times before. We actually saw this took place, obviously, all the way back in February, right before things started to get wild in the crypto market, right before Shiba Inu started to make these massive surges to the upside. Now, obviously, there's no guarantees. Nobody knows what's going to happen next. But at the same time, we've continued to see this removal of supply from exchanges. And I didn't realize this, but we've actually seen a decrease of almost 3 trillion Shiba Inu just in the last, week? We'll call it 5 days. In the last 5 days alone. So we're seeing a lot of strong signs for Shiba Inu on a fundamental level. And the reason why I talk about fundamentals is because they are a great indicator of what is going to come. They are the moves before the moves. And right now, the moves are showing that people are opening up positions and preparing for Shiba Inu's next leg. And I'm curious, are you guys doing the same thing? Are you picking up your positions? Do you have your bags set to go right before things get exciting? Understand that the market doesn't like to stay boring for a long time. We don't like to have these long periods of drop. When there are discounts that come in, that is right when you see the speculators step in and start to add to their bag. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And again, if you guys are interested in trading on leverage, there are some links in the description below for you guys to do so. Again, my SHIB position right now on BTCC, not great, down 103%. Ugh, gross. And obviously my one that is on Margex, that's down pretty hot right now too. That's down like 22%. Some of my ADA longs are still up. And, I'm really looking to snipe some of these positions if they do drop here. I snipe a couple new open positions. I did actually set ones that almost got wicked down to overnight. Kind of disappointing that they didn't hit, but again, there's some great benefits there if you guys do want to utilize this. Again, understand that there is risk that comes with leverage. Again, you guys can earn up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses. There's no KYC. You can earn a 10% deposit bonus on your first time deposit above $500. So I'm just patiently waiting. I'm ready for this fundamental information, this fundamental movements to start taking over and for price to start ripping. And it looks like it's going to start happening sometime in the very near term. So appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.